Hi friends, welcome to a collection flip through video. It was supposed to go up at first at the beginning of January, and then the middle of January, and then the end of January. But here we are, almost the middle of February. I feel like a lot of the things going on in my country today have been sort of affecting me, and it's been a little difficult to put it into words. But I also don't think that we should not talk about it, so I am going to talk about it for a little bit. If you are not interested, then you can just skip to the next timestamp and go ahead. But up first, I do think that a lot of things going on are shitty, stupid, and should not be happening. So, what I do, first of all, is stay informed. Not completely, not like doom scrolling all the time, but stay informed, find multiple sources so that I can corroborate and form opinions based off of that. I don't think that anyone should really take just one person's opinion and run for it. So I'm not trying to tell you how to think. But if you do your research, find evidence, then I think that using that to support your own opinion is good. Don't just take someone's word for it. I currently believe 1, fuck ICE. 2, I guess I've said fuck already, so fuck the entire system. 3, fuck a few people in particular. There are things that I am currently doing to help with that. So I use 5calls.org. I use their script and stuff to call my senators and my House representative when applicable and give my opinions. I donate to a few different places. There is an Instagram account that I follow called Cats on a Couch, or Cats. I'll put the thing in the description. But she originally started as just a JD Vance trolling account. And she still is that, but she's also raising a lot of money for Minneapolis specifically. But eventually I assume it will be other places as well. And so I donate through there, and I donate to a few other places. And that is helping me a lot. But at the end of the day, it also isn't really about me. These things have been happening to Black and brown people for a long time. And the only way to really stop that is to just take down the entire system. Because that is something that is currently perpetuating the oppression and leading up to this happening. If we didn't have this current system today, I don't think that a lot of the people would have been able to do the things that they are currently doing. So, it's difficult for one person to think, what can I do to help? But again, call your people, donate, go to protests if you can, if you feel safe. I'm not advocating for you to do anything that does not make you feel safe, but those are things that can currently help. Talking about it, I feel like, is also helpful, because staying silent creates a culture of fear. People think that nobody thinks like them, and so yes, talking about it, I believe, is helpful as well. I'm going to go ahead and go into the rest of this video, but again, I did not just want to pretend like these things are not happening. So thank you for listening, if you did, and let's get started. Alright, I have, per usual, done a lot of changing things around, but that is one of my favorite things to do in my collection. I like setting up and organizing and moving around my cards, so things will look different in any video. It's fine. But up first, I did drop some collections, and I decided to bring back some of my theme binders. Sorry about all the dog hair. I have 2 dogs. And my 2 themes that I'm kind of sticking to are nature-y type deals. I love the color green, and a lot of times green is very prevalent in nature, so yes. So up first, this first page was more like you can see like the grass-ish behind them, except for kind of Hitomi, but if I get other cards, I don't mind moving things around. But I do really like this page. I think it looks cute and cohesive. Then, this next page, I have more of like leaves, I guess, behind them. And again, I really like it. Think it looks cute and cohesive. I've been like toying with the idea of collecting some sets. So like I have this with Youth Chaeyeon, and I would really love having all of that set for like this binder, but I'm not necessarily interested in really like buying them, and so it will probably just stay like a dream. And then up here we have flowers. Gorgeous. Then these 2 pages don't have a lot. This one is more of like sky, so the clouds here, this like sky behind Gal. I love that photo card. Of course, duck or goose Liz. And then the sky here for Nako and Yuri. Then we have more of a beachy type deal. And then these are cards that I just did not have room / know what to do with yet, but I will eventually. So eventually they'll get added as I like drop more collections. So like pick up more collections, drop, because that's what I tend to do. And then I have IZ*ONE's surprise box, except for the 4 members that I do still like collect. So their whole prize box there. And then I also have, I really like sleeping, and so I wanted to do the pajama stuff, or like blankets and stuff. So I have Haewon's blanket card, I have this Hyunjin pajama pob, and then all of the IZ*ONE AR cards, except for Hyunjin's. And then here are just cards that I really like and don't want to get rid of, but they don't really fit in a theme. Most of these cards, I either like adore them or they have some sort of meaning. So like this Haeyoon card was doodled by Haeyoon. This Ellie card is the only Ellie card I have, but she's one of my biases in Weki Meki. Only Yoni card, only Shinbi card. I absolutely love Kitsch. Kitsch is honestly like one of my favorite IVE songs, if not my favorite. And so I have a Hyunjin from that concept. Some of these cards, like my mom got me, and so they stay. But yes. Chaeyeon and Mia in La Di Da. I really love La Di Da, and then this concept, of course. Lola was my bias in Pixie. Nana, my bias in YooA. Yuna, I just really love cereal, so I wanted to keep that card. Cereal is like one of my favorite foods. Ooh, I forgot to put fillers in these. And then, love these cards for one reason or another. This is my sort of like concert page. So I have 2 signed cards from concerts I've been to. I went to see Artemis once, and I went to see Triple S Alfie. And then these were freebies from the concerts. Then we have IDs. I do really like IDs, and I'd like to like people who I like but don't want like full photocard collections. I'd like to collect their IDs, but this is just what I have for right now. Some group / unit cards I like. And then I also have Hyunjin's full like debut algorithm, because I really love algorithm, and I used to collect Hyunjin, and so I have all of them, so I've kept them. And then these are my LOONA first press cards. I've been debating whether to sell off some of my first press albums for like members who I don't really collect, and then eventually getting like reprint albums instead, because I mean, why do I have first press albums for members that I don't really collect? It just sort of doesn't make sense. But for right now, they're here. So yes, that was my first binder. Up next, this is YooA, and then some collections that like the groups have either disbanded or they're inactive, and so they're just sort of chilling right now. I do try to collect all of YooA's album cards. She was my bias in Oh My Girl. I don't know if I should say was or is. I don't know if Oh My Girl is ever going to do anything as like a 6-member group again. I know they've said it, but saying it is easier than doing it. So yes. For YooA, I am missing one of her eyeing cards. I just cannot find it. And then, obviously, so right now she is sleeved in clear sleeves because I love the backs. Popular opinion. And then once we get to Dun Dun Dance and like nonstop, they stopped doing these backs, and so then I double-sided. I am getting another Polaroid for Dun Dun Dance soon, and I'm getting, I think, like 3 more Real Love cards. So we'll be making a little bit of progress there. It is in chronological order, so I do have some like non-album cards, and I just put them roughly where they go. Then, so Golden Hourglass is complete. Dreamy Resonance is not. I'm still looking for one of her like big like photo card thingies. I have this big photo card on the way, and then I'm missing this Serenade version photo card. Then for her solos, I have Bon Voyage complete, and I have these 2 pre-order benefits. Selfish is complete except for her kit cards. I'm still looking for a few of those. Same with Borderline, complete except for the kit cards. And then I do have my Oh My Girl cards that I just sort of have left over back here. I miss Oh My Girl, and so just for right now they're chilling. I need some Oh My Girl music. But yeah, this is what I had left over. And then we have Purple Kiss. And so I kind of like de-set up for everyone except for Goeun. Goeun is my bias, has been since I started like following Purple Kiss. I am still missing her 2 Cabin Fever Polka cards. Who knows if I'll ever get those back. I used to have them. I sold them or traded or whatever. Headway. And then for, what's it called? I Miss My, I have this on the way. And then for Our Now, I have her other card and her ID on the way. And then here's the rest of my Purple Kiss cards. Again, just in order. I have another Yuki Festa coming. There they are. I went to their Festa tour with Lexi and got a signed photo card set, or tour set. So that's here. And then here's their tour set from A Violet to Remember. And then in the back here I have Hwiseo. I know Haikyuu is not like disbanded, and I don't think they're inactive, but at the moment my collection is just sort of like hanging. It's chilling. Because I love Hwiseo. She is my bias. There are other collections I'm focused on more. So yeah. there we go. That is it for this binder. Now this binder, we have Nakyoung from S. So, hold on. There we go. Originally, I have had like 50,000 bias changes in S. Nakyoung has been the one who stayed the longest. So right now, I'm just collecting Nakyoung. So I have a few just random cards. They're not set up for it, just sort of like melds in. I'm trying not to double-side these because they're in these like Meow Cafe pages, and the Meow Cafe pages, especially like with double-sided objects, since objects are thicker than regular photo cards, don't really fit, but yeah. I did double-side these two just because I liked this page the way it is. Yeah, I've definitely gotten a lot of photo cards since my last storing video, but I was like depressy in January, and so I just started putting stuff in. But yes. Then we have Assemble 25. I'm really hoping to get this last strawberry card to put here. Some Assemble 25 pre-order benefits, Alive 25 or Alive something, and then her object and Polaroid from Beyond Beauty. I should have her Oma and her, a POB on the way, hopefully. And then we have Eve. I don't want to collect LOONA stuff for Eve. That would be too much, too difficult. And so I sold off pretty much all of my Eve LOONA stuff. However, I would like to keep her solo stuff because I really like the music. And I like Eve a lot. So this is what I have for Loop right now. And I did. I don't have anything for Soft Error because I still don't even have the album, because at the time it came out, we were like boycotting, what even is her company? Paper Mill. We were boycotting Paper Mill, so yeah, I still just don't even have it. And then I have some Nakyoung large inclusions back here. Not really Nakyoung, mainly just S large inclusions. But yes. I think that's it for all of my like miscellaneous lower priority collections. So now we get to move into like my main collections. Alright, next let's do Itzy. So they are now in a Meow Cafe binder. I still need to get a thing for that. But up first, I have not I took down my setup just because it was sort of stressing me, and I've not set up for anything before Checkmate era. But this is what I have for IC, and then Guess Who? I don't have anything for Wannabe or Not Shy. And then Crazy in Love. And then we have Checkmate. So I have some of those cards. Then Cheshire. Itzy is relatively new again. This is like the 4th time I'm collecting Itzy. You would think that I would know better and I just would never drop Itzy, but whatever. But they are relatively new, about November of 2025. And I am, as we can see, collecting my top 3. Yeji, Chaeryeong, Yuna. I do have this page finished for gold, so that's cute. And then we have Girls Will Be Girls. And Tunnel Vision. Itzy is not a not a collection that I'm like super prioritizing, but I do get stuff. And these are just some random large inclusions that I still had like laying around. So yeah, there we go. That is what I have for Itzy so far. All right, so we are going to start with Nayeon. I have I re-picked up Nayeon from Twice, I think around July last year. And so hers, I also don't set up for. It just sort of melds together because there's so many cards. So yeah. I have not set up. I just have what I have. And she is in the blue border sleeves. I do pick up some, like, non-album when I can. So, like, I have that Aube, I think, card. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Yeah, so I just get whatever I get. Doesn't really matter. I do have stuff more, like, finished, starting with, like, these later eras. So Taste of Love is finished except for her lenticular. Formula of Love is finished except for her result file. I do have one lucky draw. I'm very happy I have that. Between 1 and 2, I'm missing her selfie in this concept, the cartographer concept, which is like my least favorite, so I just like, I've seen it, I just haven't picked it up. And then Ready to Be, I need one more Digipack unit. With Youth, I need her bear card and her Digipack, like, selfie. And then, of course, the Nemos, but, like, again, whatever. Strategy, I'm missing the card in this set, or that outfit. And, of course, like, the Digipack highlight cards. And then for This Is 4, I'm pretty good. I'm just missing, like, Nemos or all that. I do have a pre-order benefit. I recently traded for that, so that's cute. At least I think it's a pre-order. I have 2 of her enemy cards, and then we move into The Story Goes On. And that is what I have for her Twice stuff. And then we have her solo stuff. This is the only, whatever it's called, collage that I didn't make myself. This was made by Lexi. Go Lexi, we love her. Once classy. Anyway, this hasn't changed too much. I might have this card on the way again. I don't know. That's a pre-order benefit. It's just sort of chilling there. I might have this. No, not that one. This card on the way. I don't know. The Mercari people just haven't sent it out yet. And then I do actually have all 3 of her Nemos for this, which is kind of cool. But not the A to Z version, not the special version. Then some pre-orders. And then I like having, like, my favorite pre-order set from each era. But again, it's not a super high priority, so it's just sort of whatever. This technically isn't my favorite pre-order set, but it's the one I have. And that goes, like, backwards chronologically, just because, like, I only have later era stuff. So, like, that's it. I'd really like to get this set for Ready to Be. And I think this set, I don't know. I might end up getting the blue set for Taste of Love. Then we have group cards. And then I have large inclusions, just like full, who knows? They're just sort of thrown in here. But these are things that, yeah, just sort of have. This is not in a thing. You're upside down. And yeah, that is it for Nayeon. Whee! Up next, we're gonna do LOONA. So I do have, Chuu is my bias, and I do have everything, like, set up for Chuu. I am down to missing, I think, 5 album cards for LOONA. era, two of which are these Chuu and Yves Chuu and Yves units. But I do have like non-album stuff set up for. I'm also missing these two group cards. Coffee Chuu was a new one. I bought an album for regular album price and Coffee Chuu came, and it obviously, like, I did not buy it firsthand. I bought it secondhand, and I bought it because Coffee Chuu came in it. I don't even know if LOONA albums are like sold in stores anymore. But if they are, boycott BBC. So everything I get is secondhand. Just, again, I don't know if things are actually being sold anymore, LOONA-wise. 12 o'clock has been done for a little bit. This might be new, maybe? This might be new? This and this are definitely new. I finally got these two album cards. I actually got this one first because, again, I bought the album. Regular price, same price as like normal, but I bought the album secondhand and it came with this Chuu. It actually came with two other cards as well, but yes. And then this one was the most recent one I found. She was pricey. I don't know why, but I think she was like $6. I say pricey because I'm used to paying like $3 to maybe $4 for LOONA cards. I don't know. I don't think those have changed very much. I did pick up this one. Flip that has been done for a while. Places for pre-order benefits. And that is it. So then we move into Hyunjin, and I do have Loossemble first, just because, I don't know, Hyunjin would go in like an inactive binder, but I really like how the Loossemble cards look in 12 pockets, so she's here. Pre-order benefits, can you see? I didn't have anything on the back before, so I didn't bother. There we go. Yes, so I have these two pre-order benefits, and then one of a kind is the bane of my existence because I can't find the stupid unit card. Please, if you have it, please DM me on Instagram. I'm not gonna pay like $50,000 for it, but I might pay $5. Like, I just want this card. Then we have some pre-order benefits and merch. TTYL. And I would eventually really like to get her latency stuff, but we'll see. And then these are just a few LOONA cards that I have from her. I'm not actively collecting her for LOONA. Chuu is enough, but I had enough of her album cards that I just sort of kept it like set up. This hash card is new. I traded. I'll probably never get Hyunjin, but you know. I might be in a trade for this card. I don't know. The person has not responded in a little bit. Flip that has been done. And then here are just some extra cards I have from her. And that is my Hyunjin collection. Since we've done LOONA, let's go to Chuu's solo stuff next. Alright, let's see how well I can get this to go. Oof, move my water bottle. Chuu, I put in 10 pocket pages because she looks really good in those. Most of her, her regular album versions all have like 5 photo cards each. So we start with her pre-debut stuff. Again, if you have the stupid headphones Chuu card, please let me know. I'd be willing to pay more than $5 for this. But yes, I have her first Coty kit except for this one. And then Her light stick merch drop stuff, I have all except for, I think the pouch card is what I'm missing. It's her holding a fruit. The light stick deco stickers. Then we move into Howl. Regular, Ever. And then these two are new. This page is for her concert stuff. I might move it to the end, I don't know. But this is one of her tin case cards. There are 6 in total, I believe. So I still need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then these are the 3 US VIP cards from the Howl tour, and these 2 are new. I purchased those recently. But I have all 3 of them now. Then pre-order benefits for Howl. Howl is the era I have the most pre-order benefits for. I think my favorites are the penguin one, because penguin was her representative animal in LOONA. I really like this one. I love her hair. This one's super cute. Yeah. Pretzel's cute too. Then we have her first season's greetings with the one of the Pobs. Season's greetings inclusions. Then we move into Strawberry Rush. Strawberry Rush was the bane of my existence, but I am complete. I love these cards. Some of her best. Ever Music. Ever Music. And then concert VIP cards. The photo card that came with like the merch set. These are some trading cards from her merch drop, and then these are pre-order benefits. I really like the headphones. Of course, the hat is very cute. K-pop Nara. And then large inclusions. Album and concert. And then this is her second Coty kit. I did not put all of the postcards in here because this binder would be huge. Her second season's greetings. I do have the other ID, it's just in this ID holder here. And then Only Cry in the Rain, also complete. Platform, vinyl, Pobs. I did get a new Pob recently. I got this one. Yes, 24, and then one of the trading cards. Large inclusions. And then I am still waiting on my group order stuff for Chuu for her EXO My Cyber Love. The only thing I have on hand is the vinyl. I purchased that myself. And so I have the vinyl card here. And the pre-order benefit I got with it was Ratatouille Chuu. Look how cute she is. Oh my gosh. So when I pre-ordered the vinyl, it was a long time ago, and then it came, and I still had not looked at any of the K-pop Nara pre-order benefits, so I had no idea what to expect. And I opened it, and it was this, and I was like, holy shit. I was so excited. This is such a cute card. I love her. So, yes, that is my Chuu Solo collection for, like, photo card wise. Up next, maybe, I think we'll do IZ*ONE, because IZ*ONE is more of, like, a paused, sort of, like, I'm not super focused on it collection. So for IZ*ONE, I do collect 4 members. I did used to collect OT12, but yeah. I collect 4 now. I collect Eunbi, Sakura, Chaeyeon, and Chaewon. Chaeyeon is my ult of, like, ults. She is the first, like, K-pop idol that I really collected, and she is the only collection I've never dropped. Eunbi is also very high up there. I collect Eunbi solo stuff, and then I collect the Sserafim OT5. They're my alt group now, and so I have Sakura and Chaewon still. So La Vie en Rose. It is in chronological order, so you will see merch and stuff like just mixed in. Hello. I didn't leave spaces for all of the trading cards anymore. So Tsukitoi Wasetai. Secret Diary, their first fan kit, whiz kit. Oh, that was Secret Time. Hard Eyes. Hard Eyes pop-up store and their first Japan fan meeting. Into Eyes on Me, their first Korean concert. Into Buenos Aires and Vampire. Then we have Bloom Eyes. This is where I start missing album cards, and they're all for Sakura. I am missing one Chaewon album card in one reeler, and then I'm missing like, I don't know, 12 Sakura cards. I just can't find them. Every time I find them, they're the ones I already have. But yes, I am, I will, Secret Diary, Eyes on Me the movie, one Oniric Diary, yes. I have this one complete at least. Some of the fan signed stuff, their second whiz kit, Daikon, or D-Icon, the first one. And then this is all Oniric Theater stuff. And then their last Japanese comeback 12. And then Eyes on Me, Blu-ray, Kino, DVD. Into one reeler, their final comeback. Again, Sakura. And this is the one Chaewon card I am missing. Fan sign and pre-order benefit stuff. Their D-Icon Japanese. This is Oniric Theater DVD and kit cards. Their final, like, Japan tour card thingies. The surprise box. Pre-order benefits for their final concert, Won the Story, and then more Won the Story stuff. Blooming cassette, and then the final D-Icon. Shall we dance? I do have a few like miscellaneous cards. So I have these two Chaeyeon broadcast cards from La Vie en Rose. I have her Waves Polaroid, that Chinese store. Some group and unit cards. I have Eunbi's Pepsi collab, and then I also have Sakura's. But Sakura's is signed, and so I keep her in this little, whatever it's called, case, and she is displayed on my shelf. So yes, that is my IZ*ONE photo card collection. We can go ahead and do Eunbi's solo stuff next. I need an Eunbi comeback. It's been over a year. I mean, I guess we did have Hello Stranger, but that was only a digital single. I need more. I love every song Eunbi has put out. So we start with Open, and it is complete. Album cards, and then Make Star starts there. Some miscellaneous pre-order benefits. Her Fever's Cho cards. I didn't know where to put them, so there they went. Her first season's greetings. Pre-order benefit. Welcome to Eunbi Land card. And then color, I am still missing two album cards. Again, I just can't find them. And pre-order benefits start here. I do have another colored pre-order benefit on the way. Her first concert, Secret Doors, and then the W Ground pop-up. And I only have 4 photo cards from her second season's greetings. Did she even do a season's greetings this year? Bro, give me more Eunbi. I get that she's climbing mountains, and that's cool. But also, can she sing too? Like, she can climb mountains, and then she can sing. Great times. Alright, so lethality. I am missing 2 photo cards, I believe. This one from the Polka version, maybe? No, Polka version didn't have the signatures, right? Yeah, these are the Polka versions. So one of the regular cards. And then this card. I forgot I need to take this out. I don't have this Polaroid on the way anymore, but I'm missing 3 Polaroids. Then starting here, we have pre-order benefits, that's what they're called. And this is a broadcast card. Into the Flash. I'm still missing this one. Again, I just can't find it. I did find it once, but somebody bought it before me. Pre-order benefits. And finally we have Sabotage. Regular cards, pre-order benefits. Give me more Eunbi, I miss her. I love Eunbi. And that is it for Eunbi. Let's do Chaeyeon next. Alright. So, starting with Chaeyeon solo stuff, I do have significantly more for Chaeyeon than I do for Eunbi, but again, Chaeyeon has been my bias since 2020, so long time I've been collecting her. But we start with Hush Rush, the influencer and vampire versions, and then the Kino cards. And pre-order benefits start here. I think I have another pre-order benefit for Hush Rush on the way. And this is a broadcast card. Merch cards. Don't ask me what's what anymore, I can't remember. And all of these stupid Polaroids. Gosh, all of them. And then her first season's greetings was here. And I have the pre-order benefits there. And her birthday merch, the first year she did it, the only year she did it. And then for what was this? Over the Moon. Her light stick came out before Over the Moon, and I didn't really have a place to put it since I only have 1 space here, and there were 2 cards. So in order to make the Over the Moon be a nice 10 pocket, I just put both of the light stick cards there. So yes, this is the day version plus light stick, night version plus light stick. I do have her light stick. And then the polka cards and pre-order benefits. And that's a broadcast card. Then the Polaroids. All of them. And merch cards. Then we have the Move Street. I cannot remember what this version is. Warm Up, maybe? I think the Warm Up. I don't know. Jump Up? Dance. Spin Up, maybe? And then I do not have all of her kit cards, unfortunately. But I'm still working on it. I should have one on the way. And pre-order benefits. I'm waiting on those 2 to arrive. Merch cards. Polaroids. All of the Polaroids. Then we have her second season's greetings. Secret Agent C. IDs. Her fan meeting in Hong Kong. and into Showdown. I am still missing quite a few cards for Showdown. So 4 regular, like, photo book cards, 1 polka card, and 1 polka QR. And then we have pre-order benefits, her last season's greetings, because she didn't do one this year as far as I know, and then her second fan kit cards. And that is it, but not for long, because she confirmed on Bubble that her album is like done or whatever, and she's gonna have like a spring comeback. Nothing has been like confirmed, but on Bubble. So more Chaeyeon to collect. I'm excited. I need more Chaeyeon. Now if we could just get Eunbi. Alright, let's do I-DLE. Surprise! I-DLE has a new binder. I do collect OT5 for I-DLE. They are one of my like top 3 groups, and they are in a 3-inch Meow Cafe. Here is the, whatever it's called, collage I made back when I was only collecting Soyeon and Mini. And I do have them in Meow Cafe standard pages, so they fit the dragon sleeve, or dragon shield sleeves. That's because I bought this secondhand, and it came with all these pages, so yes. Now, to start, I do not fully set up for anything before I Never Die, so these are just cards I have for the first few eras. I should have this Oogie on the way. Then we have I Never Die, so I do fully set up for this. I'm missing 2 cards because I should have this YooA secured. But I know that this Nayeon is new, definitely. And maybe that Mini. Can we see? Yeah, I think it's okay. Then I have the, like, evidence, file evidence things. These little ID things. Then we move into I Love. Act version. X-File version. And then I feel, hopefully I should have all of these on the way and should only be missing this Nayeon Polaroid. And they're all in trades, so that's cool. The butterfly version, more trades. All these Oogies are new. And the queen version. Nayeon is new for sure. Maybe Oogie? Then we have the polka. Yeah, polka. No, wait. No, I did jewel case, polka, QR to keep it in the concept. So the cat concept. And then the butterfly concept. And then the queen concept that I have like very little for. And of course the photo book that YooA is new. And now we move into Heat. Heat is complete except for the Digipack cards. And then Super Lady. The regular photo book cards. Then the jewel case cards. And we start with the polka, and I did put them out of order. So I do have the 0 version first. Then I have the 2 version because it has like 3, so QR and then 2 selfies. But then the 1 version only has the 1 selfie. So I'm going to put a pre-order here. I just haven't decided which one. Whether it's going to be Wife or Fate. I think Wife, because I feel like the Wife ones are going to be easier to get. Ooh, then we have I-DLE. So for I-DLE, Wind version, Wave version, beat version. And then the QR cards. And the cassettes. This is a sad page, but hopefully I have this oogie. Ooh, and we have We Are. I've been doing pretty well with We Are. So the photo book is complete except for this one oogie. And then for the Polka album, I did pick up the Chaeyeon finally. QR cards, jewel case, PLVE, who knows about these cards. And then the international version, the Target, and I did pick up this pre-order set. Move, I think that's the store. Yeah, Move. And that is it for my OT5 stuff. I do absolutely love mono. I feel like I-DLE very rarely misses, just for my music taste. So yes, I love mono, and I'm excited for their next like full group comeback. I would love to collect their Japanese photo cards, but their Japanese photo cards are so expensive. So hopefully I'll eventually get Chaeyeon for those. Now this is my second I-DLE binder. I have solos in it. So starting with Oogie, her debut like album, I would love to collect Nayeon and Chaeyeon, but they are very difficult. Oogie, IDs, a special version, and then these are Target cards that I've had those two for a while. I traded for this one. I'm not actively buying anything from Target, so any Target stuff I have is just secondhand. Then, well, not really. Any new Target stuff I have is secondhand. These were years ago, but I did buy them firsthand. Then we have Minnie. I should have had this card coming twice. It has gotten lost in the mail twice. Ugh. And then Nayeon. I did pick up the other version of her album. So I originally had these, and then I picked up the other version, and these are my pulls. I scratched off this one. I don't know if I want to scratch off this card because, like, I think that that's cute. And those are the IDs I pulled. And then I have 4 out of the 5 tarot cards. I'm just not sure where to put them. Then we have, actually, I have an idea for those. Then we have mini random cards. So I picked up this YooA card recently. It's a K-Town for you. And then Chaeyeon. Chaeyeon is my bias. And so I have a few more, like, miscellaneous cards for her. Mostly pre-order benefits, but some merch is in there. I really would have liked to pick up their season's greetings this year, but I got other season's greetings. So I got the Sserafim secondhand. And then I got Red Velvets and Chuu's, but the person I got it from has not been responding to me, so hopefully I can still get it. Then we just have some random cards for the rest of them. So Nayeon, these 3 are like international or Target cards for I Feel, and then some random Oogie and YooA. And that is my I-DLE photo card collection. Let's do Red Velvet next. We are almost to the end. I just have Red Velvet and Sserafim left. All right. Red Velvet. Red Velvet is also in 10 pocket pages. So we'll see. Try to make it kind of nice to see. Yes, so here we go. I do collect OT5. I have Ice Cream Cake, the Red, the Velvet, Russian Roulette, Rookie, Red Summer, Peekaboo, The Perfect Velvet, The Perfect Red Velvet, the repackage, Kino cards, Kino Selfies, and Cookie Jar, their first Japanese album, Summer Magic, and then Sappy. I do know that Sappy comes after RBB, but I had an extra spot here, and I didn't have an extra spot here, so here it goes. And then RBB. And then the Reve Festival, Day 1, Zimzalabim, Kino. Day 2, Kino. And finale, Psycho. I had an extra spot, so I have the lenticulars from like the hollow lenticular standee set. And then Queendom. The first SMCU Express. Feel My Rhythm. I have this Yeri on the way now. Bloom, their most recent Japanese album. Birthday. Birthday pre-order benefits, and I did get the double-sided mermaid sleeves from Meow Cafe for pre-order benefits, and they're so pretty. I love them. Chill Kill. I miss Red Velvet. I need a full Red Velvet comeback. Now. I don't know what I'm going to put here yet. I know a pre-order benefit set. I just don't know which one. Cosmic. It's been so long since Cosmic. It's been almost 2 years. Give me Red Velvet. I need more Red Velvet music. Red Velvet music could save me. And then I was going to put the Target cards in these sleeves as well, because I do for the Sserafim, but they have these pretty like messages on the back, so I just put them in the regular frame sleeves. And then this is Apple Music. And then we have their season's greetings. The first OT5 thing they've done since Wendy and Yeri left. I love them. So we have the selfie set and the concept set in the Red Riding Hood concept. And then I think these are with Moo Pobs in the wolf concept. I love them. They're so cute. They're so... Red Velvet. That is it for my OT5 stuff, but I do have another binder with solos and miscellaneous. Alright. I just drank a bunch of water, so if you have not, this is your sign to drink some water. Alright, so I start my, this binder with unit solo stuff in chronological order. So we have Monster, and then Like Water. Hello. I really need to get, I really need to make joy more of a priority, because I only have one card. Then Solgi's 28 Reasons. I do have this one done. Got the Beat. I just finished Wish You Hell. I'm so excited. This card, and I think this card. And maybe that card? I don't know. Either way, these cards in particular, I was still missing, and I found them. So yes, Wish You Hell is now done album card wise. Here are all of the concept cards from the QR version. Then Like a Flower. I heard that Irene was gonna have a solo comeback this year, I think. So we'll see if that comes true. But I have these two on the way. Accidentally on Purpose. I haven't had much progress with this one. Tilt. I think that, no, this Irene is new maybe? But I have the other photo book card for Irene coming. And I have Seolgi's package version, which I'm pretty sure I was going to put here. I think. And that's like the bag version. Joy. I love Joy so much. Her cards are so much more expensive. But like Joy with, no, not like Joy, from Joy with Love. Then we have Cerulean Verge. I love Wendy. I love Wendy so much. I did get a digipack and these were my pulls. Gorgeous, I love her. And then I have the keychain version as well. And then we move into random stuff. So if I have at least 2 members, I sort of put it up front. So we have these two from the Kobe concert. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry. Zimzalabim, Psycho, Queendom, Season's Greetings, Birthday Make Star, Birthday Trading Cards, Pink Christmas, SMCU Palace, Chill Kill Pobs, Chill Kill Trading Cards, Pink Christmas, Cosmic Trading Cards, last year's Season's Greetings. I need Irene and Yeri. The Knotted collab? Or no, My Dear Revelove? SMCU, no, SM Town the Culture, more Pink Christmas. And then here are my Seolgi things, where I just have Seolgi. So I have this Queendom Hollow that's new. So yes, lots of Seolgi. Seolgi and Wendy are my double biases, but like, I have more Seolgi. Wendy, and then there's some Irene, and one Singular Joy. I need to get some more Yeri stuff, because I do love Yeri. Right now it feels like I don't, but I do. And that is it for my Red Velvet photo card collection. All that's left is the Sserafim, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 photo card binders for the Sserafim. So yeah. Alright, so Le Sserafim is my alt group, so I do collect quite a bit for them, but like not everything. So this is the first binder. I originally had originally only 1 photo card binder, but then 2, but now I have 3 because I just have so much. So in here we have Fearless, Anti-Fragile, Fearless Japan, and then merch stuff. So like for Red Velvet, I purchased these sleeves specifically for Le Sserafim, but I have the pre-order benefits in the mermaid sleeves. Gorgeous. This set is new. I have Power Station Lucky Draw, Monochrome Bouquet, Weavers. I should have this in Chae. I don't know though, it's been a while. I'm really hoping it didn't get lost in the mail. And then I have these 2 like concept sets. That's it for Fearless. Then we move into Anti-Fragile. I think this might be new. Weavers Clear Cards. Shopee. This will be MTU. I do have Eunchae and Kazuha secured. I just need to find Hyunjin. Same for this. Then for this set, Power Station Lucky Draw, I think. This Eunchae is new. Compact cards. Weavers. Pre-order benefits. And I put merch cards in black sleeves for right now. I don't know if I'm going to keep them there. But these are the merch Polaroids that I have. Then their first season's greetings. And Fearless Japan. I should hopefully have that Eunchae in that same order with the other Eunchae, but I really hope it comes. Still missing that Kazuha sticker. Hopefully I'll get it eventually. And then for the merch photo cards, they are clear sleeved because I like the messages and stuff on the back. But I'm missing two and they are both Eunchaes. Then I have their first fan kit, first photo book, Day Off in Jeju, and then Fear Nada 2023, I think it was. So the trading cards, the 2 unit cards for the baseball cap. I only have 1 message card from Sakura. And then the t-shirt and hoodie cards. These Kazuas are new, and I'm getting 1 of the Eunchaes, so I just need 1 more. And that is it for this binder. There should be more room for more anti-fragile pops, and I guess Fearless, if I ever get them. So then the next binder is going to start off with Unforgiven. Okay, this binder is a little bit more full, and I'm a little worried, but you know, it's fine. So Unforgiven, we have our album cards. Weavers. Pre-order benefits or exclusives. These 2 are new. I finally completed that set. I have this Kazuha on the way and this Eunchae finally. Then the tin case Polaroids. And then this little page is new. I have Flame Rises stuff. Their 2023, I think, 2023 concert. Unforgiven Japan. I am just missing this 1 unit card. And then I have set up for a pop set since I should have this Hyunjin on the way. Merch cards. And then Perfect Night. These 2 Eunchaes are also in that package, and so I really, really needed to come. But that Chaewon is new. Then we have their second fan kit, second photo book, Fimbity Boppity Boo, second season's greetings, and Easy. This is where we really, really start having like album card pop set. Which is why I have the different sleeves. Album card, pop set. Album card, pop set. Album card, pop set. And then Weavers. My Easy Polaroids. The first on and off photo book. Crazy. This Kazuha is new. I finally got her. I'm actually only missing 1 photo card for Crazy, and it's that Eunchae compact card. I really need to find it because I have the other compact cards done. And I have the Weavers versions done because I got that Kazuha as well. And the Balaclava. Then Crazy Japan. Still missing that Hyunjin. but some of these units are new. I just can't remember which ones. Mom's Touch, still missing Eunchae, and their 2025 season's greetings. I like the backs of these, so they're not in black sleeves. But that is where the second photocard binder ends. I have been thinking about getting 3-inch binders. That way I could put like the trilogies together. So put Unforgiven back in with Fearless and Anti-Fragile, and Easy Crazy Hot would be together. But I don't know, it seems a little extra. Also, I like can't buy this stuff all at once. I have to space out my purchases. Because I mean, I'm not made of money. So yeah, it would be a long time coming. And here's our third binder, starting with Hot. This is a new pre-order set that I have secured. Music Korea. I love them. I'm so excited to get this Chaewon and Hyunjin. They're in my Pokemarket, like warehouse thingy right now. Still haven't found that Chaewon and Kazuha. This set is new, Universal Music. We love it. Combat cards, I'm only missing this Chaewon now because Eunchae and Sakura are at Pokemarket. Weavers. Different. I have made a little bit, only like 3 cards, of progress on the limited versions. Polka version. Pre-order stickers. And Spaghetti! We've made a tiny bit of progress on Spaghetti. I do have this Eunchae on the way, and this Hyunjin on the way. Weverse versions, I have this Eunchae and Sakura on the way. And then I decided to collect the Weverse version because I was able to find these 3. So I just need Chaewon for that. Merch cards. And their most recent 2026 season's greetings. I love the backs of these because they have the little like characters of each of the members on the back. They're so cute. And then IDs and Polaroids. And here are the Target large cards for all of their Japanese releases. Woo! So that is it for OT5 stuff. But I do have other miscellaneous cards. So let's go. Alright, so here is my miscellaneous, like, I have these cards, I just am waiting until I have more to put them into my OT5 binder. So, Fearless. With Fearless, I also have this Kazuha Shopee Tai card. She's so pretty that I put her in another, like, photo card holder, and she sits on my shelf. Because, again, so pretty. Anti-Fragile, I know these 2 are new. Unforgiven. I have Chaewon's D-Icon version. I have not picked up any of the new D-Icons. I'm waiting to get them secondhand. But obviously secondhand is also going to be expensive, but you know, hopefully I'll be able to get at least one of them because I love the magazines. And then Unforgiven Japan stuff, easy. Fear Nada 2024, I think? I don't know. Crazy. Crazy Japan stuff. And then I have some of their Flame Rises DVD cards, or Blu-ray, or whatever. And then some Hot, and then on and off 2024, 2025 maybe. This is the film book card. Yeah, so that is it for miscellaneous. I do still have group cards. All right, this is our last photo card binder of the day. So I have my group cards and unit cards in here, starting with Anti-Fragile because they didn't have any for Fearless. And then the only time I've bought like the membership firsthand has been their very first one. No, their second one? No, their first one. Yeah, their very first one. Anyway, I have that. I have not bought one since. I did, however, get Chuu's membership. Easy. Crazy. Crazy Japan. Hot. I am still missing the Sakura and Chaeyeon Kazuha card. Different. Spaghetti. And then the unit Polaroids from the Season's Greetings. So yes, that is it. Those are my Sserafim photo cards. We did it! Oh my gosh. Okay. I do still have another Sserafim binder that's large inclusions, but I'm not going to show that right now. I have large inclusions for Sserafim, I-DLE, Red Velvet, IZ*ONE, Chaeyeon, and Eunbi, but again, not going to show those right now. Mainly because I'm tired of filming. But if you would like to see them, let me know and I can show them later. So yeah. Again, if you are able to, if you feel safe to, please consider doing some of the things I talked about before, calling your senators, or like donating or protesting, only if you feel safe. If that is your opinion. If you have a different opinion, I guess don't do any of those things. But thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day, week, month, year, or life if you never watch me again. Bye, friends.